Now, hello, I'm going to talk today about how to tell the quality of cashmere. All is not what it seems with the quality of cashmere. There are some obvious guides like the brand and the cost, but that is not a foolproof method, we don't think. I'm going to stay polite. I'm not going to tell you about the brands that I don't rate, but I am going to tell you about some brands that I really do rate, even though you might not imagine that they're producing a really good quality cashmere. They're my unsung heroes, so I will tell you about those at the end. Now, I have a jumper in front of me here, a cardigan, that probably started life at about £1,500, and there is no doubting its quality. As soon as you touch it, you can feel the weight of it, the detail in it. It's a Brunello Cucinelli, is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry if it isn't. And everything about it exudes quality. It's a generous fit. The buttons are horn. Plastic button would be a real indicator of poor quality to me. You would expect to see on a men's jumper probably a horn or a wooden button or a leather button, but not a plastic button. And on ladies, if they haven't got shell buttons, it would indicate to me that it's not so good quality. Again with zips, if there are any zip details, you want good quality zips that move smoothly, aren't too plasticky. That would indicate to me quality. We have a Ralph Lauren quarter zip on the website at the moment. It's just noticeable the leather pull is really thick and chunky, and just everything about it exudes quality. So it's quite easy if there is a name in it and you know that it's a high-end designer well known for its good quality garments, then it's not difficult to pick out good quality. The difficulty is in that sort of middle market, maybe not such well-known brands. It's a little bit harder to determine whether something is good quality. Now, I've randomly picked some jumpers from the shop and I thought I would talk to you about what sort of quality I think these are. Now this, the Italian name I can't read, Anido Tucci or something like that. Anyway, it's an Italian and Scottish, I would say on the whole are the better quality cashmere. Lots of people might argue. There's something about the ply in this and the weight of it that is suggestive of good quality. The colour's super as well, just feels good. It's got a decent cuff and a decent weight neck, and I can tell that, I don't know if it's been particularly expensive in the beginning, but it's certainly a quality, an above average good quality piece. So a lot of it is just about feel. There's a smoothness to the knit which suggests longer fibres have been used for the cashmere yarn in the beginning. Another one here, again not a terribly well-known brand, not a well-known brand at all. It's an American one made for Salty, don't know who they are, but I can just feel that the yarn has been really super quality in the beginning. A very smooth yarn, lots of cashmere in this jumper. The actual weight of it is good. Cable knit, obviously it has more cashmere in it, so it will have started life more expensively. The other thing to look out, if there's a decent quality label underneath, it would suggest that it's made in Scotland. There we go. It's a Scottish knit made for an American brand, so that is why it felt good quality. The Scots do know how to make their cashmere. And this one, I've just done all men's for change today. This is a J. Crew, but there's something about it. If that label hadn't been in to tell me J. Crew. J. Crew do nice cashmere on the whole. Quite a lot of theirs is Italian. I don't know whether this one is. No, it's made in Hong Kong actually. Something about the detail in the cuff that tells me there's a bit more gone into the making of it. A really nice, I don't know my knits very well, but some sort of fancy knit in the cuff and round the V. Great colour actually. Some inside detail on the neck, all suggestive of a bit more quality. So I would say also don't be put off or seduced too much by brand names. The very high-end Loro Pianos of this world you can completely trust. I mean, they're retailing brand new cashmere at upwards of £1,300 and some are over £2,000. I think you can definitely rely on the quality of those. But don't be too put off by some of the names lower down the market. In terms of supermarket cashmere, I think one or two of them maybe aren't so good, but if you were going to buy supermarket cashmere, Sainsbury's range, I would say is probably the better quality to my mind. Certainly stands up with some of the other high street brands that are more expensive. And my unsung heroes, ones that you wouldn't necessarily expect to be great cashmere, there is a mail order brand that you may or may not know called Land's End. They do exceptionally good quality cashmere, particularly their older ones, but their modern ones too are really super quality. They're sort of positioned middle of the high street. I think their competitors would be John Lewis and be Marks and Spencer's, but I'd say their cashmere is beyond that in terms of quality. And Gap, believe it or not, everybody thinks of Gap for cottons and basics, but they have some really super heavier weight cashmere. So I'd look out for Gap cashmere too if you're buying secondhand. I don't know if they make it new anymore. And their sister brand Banana Republic also has good cashmere. So those are my unsung heroes. I hope this has been helpful, and if you'd like to know more cashmere bits and pieces and facts and figures, check out our YouTube channel and do subscribe. We are regularly updating it with more information about cashmere.